we are live. It says we have poor connection. I do not know why it says that. That right there. Okay. Well, we are live. This is a Leopard gecko Q&A. It's really for any type of reptile. I guess any reptile, amphibian, anything we discuss on the channel, or some other species. We're fine with that too. The only thing I really can't take out right now are the ball pythons. They're all shedding right now. All three of them, which is pretty coincidental. Yeah, I have my leopard gecko Kurdistan right now. My super hypotangerine carrot-tail baldy. This is my first year. She just hit 45. She's hit like 48 grams this year, so I'm breeding her now. She's at like 50-ish now after I did feed her. So she should be laying eggs. Hey, that is King Repti. Hello. Yeah, just started the live stream. It is on leopard geckos. We could discuss other reptiles as well. Just really don't want to discuss ball pythons since they are all shedding right now. I'm here with my leopard gecko Kurdistan. She is a super hypotangerine carrot-tail baldy. And I was just discussing how this is her first year that we are breeding her. I'm breeding her to Turkmenistan, my super hypotangerine carrot-tail electric bloodline male. So leopard geckos. Oh, that's not good. 1 second. I put him in the wrong tank. That would have not been good if I left that. Because there was already a male in that tank and he was a male, so that would not be a good situation. Yeah, I just have Kurdistan right here. Don't go too far. Any questions? This is a Q&A. Shadow, come here. YouTube. You meet Shadow. Come here, Shadow. 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 You don't want to come. A moment. So I am back. I'm going to get these guys out. No, I cannot see the question. What is my favorite male to female ratio? I usually like to do a 2 or 3 females to 1 male. I've heard of some people who do 4 females to 1 male, but for that I really think you need a 40-gallon breeder. some people recommend that in a 20, which is really crowded. And then the egg box takes up a whole lot of that space. But 2 or 3 females to 1 male in a 20, that's normally fine. Because I really don't like, I've never, one-on-one is okay as long as it's not for an extended period of time. But if you have a male in there for a longer period of time, you're going to want to have multiple females in there so that the male's not annoying the female the whole time. So I'm getting these guys out. These are my new Max Snows. These ones are a lot younger. Got 3 of them. They are doing pretty good. Their weights are going up slightly. I haven't seen them eat too much, but I know that they definitely have been gaining weight. They're about 5 and 6 grams at this point. Not too big. Little baby geckos. And then the other one is in the hide box. But yeah, my favorite ratio, probably that. I mean, sometimes I will do a one-on-one. Normally I'll do that in the 15-gallon tubs over there. But I really don't like those tubs, so I might change up the way I do that. When I do that, a lot of the people now are starting to do one-on-one ratios completely, which I do understand, but I mean, I do think that it definitely means that the female is more likely to get bred to, but it also can cause the female a lot more stress. Any other questions? Hey, Tiger Blue Games. How are you guys doing? We now have 2 viewers. What convinced you to start breeding leopard geckos at the start, and when did you start? Leopard geckos, kind of when I just started getting into leopard geckos. That was 4 years ago now. I ran and I started to want to breed them. Probably about 6 months after having leopard geckos, because I got 1 leopard gecko, and after that, it just basically was like I eventually was really into leopard geckos. So for the new viewers, we are doing a leopard gecko Q&A about anything about leopard geckos or reptiles, as a matter of fact. Right now, my ball pythons are all shedding, so I cannot do I can't take them out to do a video. All 3 of them are shedding at once. But any other questions on leopard geckos, firebelly toads, I guess I can answer some questions on even some reptiles I don't have but know a good bit about. But yeah, let me read that again. Hey, now we have 3 viewers. We are doing good. Yeah, TCR, Twin Cousins Reptiles. What are some of your future reptiles we'd like to get? Some of the future reptiles would be I am trying to eventually start to get some bell albinos. I'm doing to get some bell albinos to breed soon. But other than that, reptiles I'm not trying to get too many reptiles right now. I'm trying to rebuild my fish rack right now. It is a reptile channel, yeah. Reptiles. Other reptiles. Let me think on this a minute. Probably the one I'd probably get the soonest would probably be some type of map turtle. I'm thinking of, I'm looking into different types of map turtles. One second, just one max snow. It's going everywhere. Okay. I saw there's some. Hey, fantastic fish. Thank you for being subscribed. Thank you. What do we do on this channel? On this channel, I do basically videos about reptiles, amphibians, and fish. The care of them. Okay, bye, Chase Robots. We now have 4 viewers. It's the highest any of our live streams have ever had. You too. Have a good day. Bye, Chase Roberts. I read that wrong. Sorry. 3 viewers. Okay. Is it possible I could give a room tour? Okay. I'll do a brief room tour just for whoever is watching. Let me put these max snows back for a minute. Go in there. First, and I'll just do like a brief room tour. Over here I have my, this is my temporary pool for my turtles, my western painted and yellow belly slider. Here I don't see why it's flipped up, but I need to put that back down. This is Kindu, my pastel ball python, Yayonde, my banana spectre ball python, and Angola, my Mojave ball python, but basically everyone's shedding right now. That is one of my male leopard geckos going in. One moment. I'll be right back. That is not good. We are now down to 1 viewer. Basically just happened. I had that propped up against this. Just try to keep it up. That was probably not a good idea. I'm going to need to clean this out, because I was trying to go wash my hands because the max snows are still on quarantine. So I really can't cross-contaminate between the max snows and... Okay, yeah. King Repti is still here. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to try to prop this up. Any other questions, King Repti? But yeah, the other stuff just includes my, some Trempers, Max Nose, that's a Blizzard, and Tangerine. Tremper Jungles breeding to my Apter. This is all Tangerines. I have a Tug Snow, a Hibino, and a Melanistic in there. Hyper Melanistic. And my Tremper right there. Tiger Salamander, Firebelly Toad, Empty, Axolotl, Bettas, and 4 female Bettas, and 3 dwarf frogs, Harlequin Rasboras and Sarpe Tetra, Razorback Musk, and Guppies. What is my favorite morph of leopard gecko? My favorite common morph would probably, I'd probably have to say, the Tremper albino. I really like bell albinos too. Other ones I really like, they're more common morphs. I like the bandit is a polygenic. It's not like you'd still consider it a morph. I mean, it's not like it's polygenic instead of like recessive or codominant or anything like that. But I like bandits, Tangerines I really like a lot too. One of my favorites is the Tangelo. The Tangelo is basically, it looks almost like a Tremper albino, and tangerine. It's not. That's not how you create it really, but basically, look, it has like the pattern of banded, like a band pattern with all white and then orange. Yeah. Other than that, I like the Aptors and the Raptors. Red Eyes. Um, uh, but yeah, this is actually our most successful live stream. Got up to 4 viewers. So King Repti is still here. Any other questions? Yes. I just realized the calcium dish right here. I'll be right back. This is supposed to go in here. And that's a max snow tank. Quarantine. Be right back. Yes. What is my favorite large reptile, my favorite small reptile, as well as my favorite amphibians? My favorite large reptile, I don't know. Favorite large reptile in the pet trade, probably red-tailed boas. One of my favorite large reptiles that is not like in the pet trade very commonly is the Orinoco crocodile. That is a really cool one I like. They are a large crocodile species from basically northern South America. My favorite small reptile would include, I don't know, I mean, what do you really consider like a smaller reptile? Like leopard geckos, I really like leopard geckos. Cave geckos are really cool. I like them. Really starting to like crested geckos. Nose, starting Bahama, green and nose. Uh, Amphibians, I really like the tiger salamander and mole salamander complex. Marbled salamanders, spotted salamanders, Jeffersons, uh, both the barred and common tiger, axolotls, that whole family. Also the woodland salamanders, slimy salamanders, basically any salamander and newt species I really like, as well as dart frogs, some types of tree frogs I found really cool. But yeah, it's never really one favorite. You know what I mean? So any other questions? Uh, okay. Next reptile, I don't know. I mean, I am kind of upset. The southern painted did recently pass, so I'm thinking possibly uh, I might do southern painteds again, but I think I'm just gonna wait on southern painteds. If I could find them for a good price, I would like to get cave geckos. Uh, Let me get a gecko out so I'm not just talking to the camera. I'll get out. I'll get out at this time. Actually, I'll get out at right instead. This is a cool gecko. But Japanese or Chinese cave geckos I like a bit more. They look kind of similar to this actually. That would be a really cool reptile. Um, other reptiles, crested geckos. I'm kind of thinking about getting into at some point in the near future. Um, Asian box turtles. That's one. I really am thinking about getting Asian box turtles for the turtle yard, which we will be doing probably a video on pretty soon. We're gonna go get the pool for the turtle yard, the stock tank, I should say, on Saturday. Um, but yeah, any turtles? Yeah, I'll bring out. Do you guys want me to bring out the Western painted and yellow belly slider? I guess shift the conversation from a leopard gecko conversation to a turtle conversation. One viewer still at this point. Got up to 4 viewers, still at 1. King Repti, go subscribe to his channel. Really cool reptile videos. We're up to 2 viewers. Hey, yeah, 2 viewers now. So this is a leopard gecko live stream. We're basically just discussing leopard geckos. You can put it's a Q&A, so any questions will be answered. But yeah, we're just talking about leopard gecko morphs, leopard gecko care in general. We're about to even shift the conversation into turtles a bit. But this is a reptile channel. We discuss reptiles, amphibians, fish, any of that. So Q&A, she is going up my shoulder. Come on, Iraq. But this is my hypermelanistic leopard gecko. Really cool. But yeah, Q&A, any new questions? The only thing we cannot bring out. How do you know when your leopard gecko is about to start shedding? That is a good question, and I'm going to bring out a leopard gecko for an example of that. Two, actually. Okay, I have 2 of my tangerines out. Now, this one, she just laid a whole bunch of eggs, so... Yep, rest in peace, X. Really didn't listen to too much of his music. But I do know that's one of the major things going on in the world right now. How many reptiles do I have? Also, let me finish the shedding question first. This is a male of mine. He is slightly off color. Because really you'll know what your leopard gecko's normal color is. And whenever they are slightly, like whenever they start to get a little bit paler, that's when it will start to be shedding. And this is one of my females. She's normally his color-ish, but she's full-blown shedding right now. And she almost looks like an all-white gecko, even though she's a tangerine too. But yeah, how many reptiles do I have? How many pets do I have? That is a good question. I have 19 leopard geckos, 3 ball pythons, tiger salamander, 2 axolotls, firebelly toad right now. Hoping to get some more, but I really can't find any. Razorback musk turtles, a bunch of guppies, 4 sarpe tetra, 4 harlequin ivoras, 4 female bettas in a sorority tank over there, 3 dwarf frogs. I was about to say dwarf frogs. Soft shell turtle, western painted turtle, yellow belly slider, some guppies in the basement. Currently housing a American toad. But yeah, that is also a dog and a cat. I always forget those two because they're pretty different. But yeah, I'm gonna put her back because she is shedding. And you can even kind of see the skin starting to peel a bit on her. So, yeah, but he's going up my shoulder. I'm going to take these guys back to the tangerine tank. Yeah, normally when my leopard geckos are shedding, what I try to do is sometimes I'll like to increase the humidity for them, especially in their humid hide. Can I show the axolotls? Yes, I can. I can. Currently, I'm trying to upgrade this whole fish rack, but basically this is going to be switched to 20 gallons pretty soon. But this is my male axolotl Miguel. Normally have this filter on, but it's off just for the video. He is a melanistic. If you guys can see him, he's in there. And I currently just got this new female. I'm not sure if this one's a male or female. Him, I am sure. This one's either a male or a female. They sold it to me. They said it is a female. I doubt it's a female, though. It could be either one. Just got a call. This is an albino. And this is kind of in a little quarantine tank right now. Yeah, the melanistic is really cool. Yeah. Yeah, I have had him for 6 months. I got him from Underground Reptiles. And before I had another axolotl with him, is pretty similar in size, but he ended up just killing it out of nowhere one day. There's no aggression between the two. It was another albino I got from a person at a reptile show. I got this one from Underground too. So if you're going to get an axolotl, I recommend Underground. They're a pretty good company. I know King Repti definitely just did a pretty cool video discussing which places you should go to get reptiles and that. And just kind of discussing that. Go watch his video. I believe he's still viewing now. Other than that, any other questions? Yep, you're welcome. Yeah, go subscribe to King Repti's channel to make really cool videos. Show the turtles. Let me go wash my hands because I just with the leopard geckos, but yes. I am back. Okay. So I guess I'll take you guys over to the turtle pool. As I said, this is a temporary area. I'm trying to get my these guys hopefully up to at least a 150 pretty soon. If not a 300 or something. But I'm trying to worry about the soft shell a bit more right now. Because he's in a bit of a tighter tank. This is my yellow belly slider right here. Yep. And she weighs, this one I believe is a she, from the way the carapace is, because there's no indent and the claws are shorter. But this one I believe is a female, and she's about 33 grams. She's growing a lot right now. And I have the Western painted right here. And the Western painted is probably a yearling. I got this one real recently from Underground. That one I've had for about 5 months-ish now. So like 5 months. That one I've seen grow a good bit. Before I did have it with another Western painted. But that Western painted died from an eye infection I was trying to treat with like turtle drops and all that. And like certain treats to help like the eye care of turtles. But it did end up passing. I did just recently have a Southern painted in here too. But the Southern painted passed. For no apparent reason, like a lot of the times. Younger turtles, if you do buy like a younger turtle from places, some of them are basically runts and are less likely to survive than the other turtles. But he started to eat a bit better, because before he's eating, but he didn't have quite as much of appetite. He wasn't as active in going after the food. But I started to put mealworms in there, and he really loved that. But let me go to the musk turtle tank. My razorbacks right here are a little dark. They are razorbacks. Have a whole bunch of guppies in here as well. Yeah, just like a little 10-gallon. They're not all too big right now. I do kind of have a little area for them to come out to get in onto land if they wanted to, but they very rarely do. And I'm going to actually go to the basement to see Simon, so I'm going to just keep this a black screen for a second while I'm going down there. That is the cat. My Siamese. What is he doing? One second. I just got a leopard gecko, and I hope to type him with Simon. Soft shell turtle, 14, full grown male soft shell. Hi. Okay, back in the actual reptile room, and your question, how old is your leopard gecko? That is a major part of it. Some leopard geckos are a lot more tame than others. That is definitely something I could say is true. From personal experience, some leopard geckos, some are just completely different personalities. I mean, this camera. Well, I've never seen one do that. What do you mean, King Repti? This camera. Want to jump so much. Okay, I'm going to bring out some of my leopard geckos. Some that are more wild, some that are more tame. But yeah, some of them I basically is bringing out some of the ones that were more tame. Not really the wild ones. Let me get one of the wild ones here. Iraq is actually, sometimes she's wild, sometimes she's not. But let me get Israel. Israel normally is really panicky. She'll usually try to jump away or that. Taya has a gecko named Cappuccino that is always trying to get away. Any chance it gets, it'll try to get away. Let me get another one, because actually, she's not too bad at the moment. UAE is pretty calm in here. The Max knows they're younger, so they're more likely to panic. Who else? No, it's hard that does that. He does this too. Yeah, Pakistan recently, he always tries to jump away. Just got yours a few days ago. How old is your leopard gecko too? Yeah, he's trying to jump away. That is a phone call. I will call them back later. But he's just a little skinny right now. He's been breeding a bit too a lot. So yeah, how old is he? Yeah, it definitely makes a lot of the difference. Yeah, I'm going to definitely need to separate out Pakistan, because Pakistan is going to be going to Taya's facility, which is a good ways away, because she's sending one of her. Whoa, what are you doing? Yeah, he's definitely trying to run away now. He's going up to her facility, and she's sending one of her tangerines down to one of her tangerine females down to me. We have one viewer, I believe it's King Repti. I'm not sure. It's saying that, yeah, he's still here. B Master, you don't quite know. What size leopard gecko then, I guess. There's about this size, the size of, I'll bring out Afghanistan. Yeah, that kind of makes a difference. A lot of times younger geckos will be a lot more flighty than older ones. Lebanon, actually. Yeah, like my max nose. Let me bring out Lebanon, then I'll bring out the max nose. Certain leopard geckos, like Cappuccino and Lebanon, we're up to 2 viewers. Basically, when you pick them up, you kind of hear that, they'll kind of make a screaming sound. He's not super small, but not huge. So maybe like a medium-ish. Okay, I know what you mean, like a sub-adult size. Yeah, they're just definitely, some have different personalities. You could definitely say, yeah, some just have different personality. Some of mine, I believe one of mine actually was always, they're an adult and they're always like that. But, I mean, normally the longer you have them, the more you handle them, the more used to it they'll get. But some of them are just, yeah, super flighty. Just like Pakistan was. Has mine ever bit me? I have 19 geckos, and I've had several others in the past that have passed away. I do get bit occasionally. It's not very often that I do get bit. I got bit by Afghanistan about 2 weeks ago for no apparent reason. I was trying to pick him up. He didn't want to be picked up, which normally he's actually my calmest gecko. But he just kind of, and when you get bit, it really doesn't hurt anything. Just try not to panic. But yeah, I have been bit by them. It really doesn't hurt all too much. Normally they'll just snip you on the finger or something like that. You just have to try to get them off and don't panic, basically. It doesn't really hurt. That's probably the worst thing they can do to you. Some people say it can cause blood, but I highly even doubt that. Even when like ball pythons or something like that bites you, it really doesn't hurt all too much. But like bigger snakes, like larger ball pythons, I guess, yeah, that definitely can hurt. Red tail boa that definitely is dangerous. But y'all get these max snows out. I'll just bring one out. This one's the most flighty. But yeah, if you are not subscribed, stay subscribed. We do. Go subscribe and go subscribe to King Repti's channel as well. We do videos on, me and Taya do videos on our reptiles, as well as amphibians and fish. I think I'm out of frame, but this is one of my little young Max Snows, and this one is a lot more panicky. All 3 of them are, but I didn't feel like bringing all 3 of them out at the same time, as they'd probably all try to jump away. But yeah, this is a little Max Snow. And yeah, he's really calming down a bit. Whoa! He jumped too far. He's okay. But I really don't even want him jumping that far, because that was, yeah, he's definitely way too panicky right now. I'm taking him back home. Him or her, not sure. Still too young to tell if I were them. Any other questions? Let's see. Comments. No comments since Bmaster 800 put, has yours ever bit you? But yeah, this is actually our most successful live stream. So yeah, subscribe to our channel. Go subscribe to King Repti's channel. I'm not sure how many people or who are still viewing this. I don't know. Who should I get out next? What should I get out next? I'll get out Morocco. I'll get out a blizzard. 1 second. Yeah, all three of the ball pythons are shedding right now, so I really can't get any of them out. Can do deep shedding, and then Yayande, I tried to bring him out yesterday, and he was shedding too. And Angola, she's shedding, so yeah, I know. I really love to bring them out on the live streams too. But right now, I really can't bring any of them out. I'm trying to leave them all alone so they can successfully shed. I'm about to switch them all because I do currently have them on Aspen. I'm just going to switch them all to Eco Earth or some other. I'm definitely looking into what substrate to get for them, but yeah, I'm changing it probably to Eco Earth. This is Morocco. He's my Blizzard leopard gecko. A blizzard is a recessive morph. Just like a Tremper albino, Bell albino, Murphy's patternless, Eclipse, Marble Eye, Snake Eye, all of that. That's all recessive. The dog wants to get out of this room and the door is closed, so I'll be right back in a second. But yeah, I mean, which leopard geckos are more panicked at what times? I mean, certain days I'll just go in. Every single leopard gecko is real panicky. Certain days like today, I guess it depends on your mood too. Because like if you're calm, I guess they're more likely to be calm. They can feel that, I believe, at least. But yeah, certain days I've been rushing or something like that, and they know, and they'll be a lot more likely to panic. But blizzards are a really cool trait because blizzards, what they do is when they start off, they're like a deep gray whenever they start off as babies, and then they slowly change to a lighter gray, almost like his color, because he's a subadult now. But yeah, a lot lighter of a gray. Another thing that we are going to hopefully be doing is a morph guide for at least all of the basic morphs, Tremper albinos, Bell albinos, rainwater albinos, kind of to bring you the history of what that morph is, how that morph reacts with a few other morphs, whether it's codominant, recessive, polygenic, a few dominant. There are very few dominant morphs in leopard geckos. I know white and yellow is one that's dominant, but I think Enigma is dominant too. But yeah, we want to discuss some of that type of stuff with you guys. But yeah, I'm trying to gather information on some of that, a lot of that information. I'm going to put him back for a second, and my phone is on 9%, so I'm going to get the charger. If you had two of the same species of turtle and bred, wait, 1 second, I'll answer that. Let me get a charger and put this guy away. I am overheating. It's too hot in this room. Okay, King Repti, let me read this. What if you had two of the same species of turtle and bred and they didn't have access to land and just docks? Would that be a problem? They breed, they bred or not bred. Yeah, if you did breed if you had two species of turtles, all turtles basically from what I know, all turtles lay their eggs on, it's saying message reacted. That's from King Repti. It says message reacted for some reason. But yeah, if they don't have some way to come onto land, that definitely, if you're trying to breed them, that definitely, they don't have a place to lay their eggs, basically, because I believe no species of turtles, like even sea turtles, which are fully marine species of turtle, come to the shore to lay their eggs. So, yeah, I'm wearing a Columbus Zoo shirt. If they bred on accident, if you had multiple turtles, I guess the female would most likely, if she had nowhere to lay the eggs, she'd most likely just reabsorb them, just like sometimes leopard geckos will do. I had one of my females, Tajikistan. She basically looked like she was about to lay eggs, and they slowly just she just reabsorbed them. Would they get egg bound because you didn't know? That's definitely possible, but I think that they probably just reabsorb them if they couldn't lay them. Most reptiles, I would think I'm not completely sure, but I believe they would most likely just reabsorb them. But most species of turtles, yeah, they breed in water, but they do have to come on land to lay the eggs. But I guess if the female can't lay them, she'll probably, definitely, I'm not sure if it would cause egg bound. That's a really good question, though. My guess would be they'd reabsorb them, but in nature, they definitely always kind of have some way to come onto land. But yeah, what I know what a lot of people do, if you put like eco earth or some type of substrate sand that the turtle can dig into, even if it's like if it's a certain area on land, just give them a land area that the female can dig into, and she could lay the eggs there. And then basically you could take the eggs out, put them in the incubator. Or some species, if they're if it's in the wild in like a pond or something, that you might want to just let the if it's an area that the turtle's native to or could definitely survive in, and it's fenced in, you might just want to let them incubate it the way it is. Let the eggs incubate the way that they were laid. Any other questions? I'm not sure how many viewers we have at this point, but whoever is watching, go subscribe. I've been keep saying this the whole live stream. Go subscribe to our channel and King Repti's channel. Yeah, I think just King Repti's watching. I haven't got any other comments in a while. But yeah, this is our longest and most successful live stream we have had. I'm gonna go through and see how many people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 people watch. Yeah. So that is good. I think we are good now. Yeah. So yeah, I guess any final questions? I'm probably gonna end this live stream pretty soon. Yeah. Yeah, pretty successful live stream. Any final questions? I'm gonna probably end this one at 50 minutes, I guess. 1 minute, less than 1 minute left. How often will I live stream? I kind of just live stream when I live stream. Sometimes I'll try to put like an announcement on like the channel, Facebook, Instagram, that I'm gonna like do a live stream in 2 days or something like that. But I do try to live stream every once in a while. But yeah, this one, most of the time I'm basically just kind of talking with just talking. And I'll usually try to do Q&A live streams too. But I'll just kind of be talking with no audience, basically, to comment back to and just have a discussion with, basically. So, yeah, I'll try to live stream when I think people will watch the live stream. Today, it's like 3 o'clock right now, so this is probably a good time. But yeah, as I said, go subscribe to our channel. Check out some of our videos. Go check out King Repti's channel. Subscribe. Check out his videos. Like this video, this live stream. This one I will put up on the channel. Uh, thank you guys. Thank you to all the viewers. Had pretty good viewers. So bye.